Hi everybody, Sanibonani, welcome to my channel. Happy Tuesday. I hate this time of the year, you guys, because you never know with the weather. Sometimes you're wearing warm clothes, you go outside, it's hot, and then you're wearing summer clothes, you go outside, it's cold. You just never know what's gonna happen with this weather. Anyway, you guys, igama lami nguNtando Mdletshe, and on this channel siyaye sifunde iy'ncwadi ey'bhalwe ngolimi lwethu lwesiZulu bese siza la sokhuluma ngazo ley'ncwadi. Sixoxela laba phela abangenaso isikhathi sokuthi bayifunde incwadi nalaba abanqenayo nje ukufunda. Siyaphinda futhi sibuka ama-reality shows ethu ala eMzansi bese siza la sokhuluma ngawo lama shows, senza ama-reviews or ama-recaps, siphinde futhi sikhulume nga-any other issues avukayo uma ngabe lama shows sesiwabukile kwi-TV. Guys, we're a little bit behind with our reviews, but trust me, they are coming. They are coming. I had a busy weekend. But if you like story time, I did do story time about the passing of my father. But guys, I think I didn't give a trigger warning on that video, but I will say it might trigger you. So you don't have to watch it. You know, the nice thing about this channel is that content is corner. So if you don't like one video or you feel like one video is not good for you, you can wait for another one. I also did do sort of a funny story of like the memory I had with my little sister who passed in 2014, but that video was not focused on her passing. So there's a funny story on how she ate the teacher's fried fish one time. Yeah, so you can go watch that story that we did izolo. So namhlanje na ke senza which chapter is this? This is chapter 11, episode 11 isiqephu seshumi nanye encwadini yethu ebizwa ngakuthi Liyoze line Nangakithi. Bhalo ubaba undaba yakhe W Zulu. I always forget to do some research kule writer lena. I actually haven't done it. I don't know if he is still living, but I need to find out. But I do know that there's other books that he has written mhlambe in the future. Singakwazi ukuthi siphinde sikhulume ngazo. Remember ukuthi enemaphela isiqephu sethu siphele laphayana ethunyelwe enkandla with intentions ukuthi uyofunda lana esikoleni sabantu abanokukhubazeka, people with disabilities. He's excited about it because ukubuka njengethuba lokuthi akwazi ukuthi athole imfundo le abeyilangazelele, because one thing about undaba is that ubefuna ukufunda nje, that's all that he wanted. And then bayafika ke enkandla. He talks about, before efika enkandla ukhuluma nje ngelokhuzana ngejourney yabo, the drive beyofika khona. At some point badlula ngasemgaqweni oya ngakube Mondlo, and remember it's been years engaye ekhaya, so mayibona leyo ndlela leyo uba emotional, ufikelwa umunyu, ufikelwa ukukhala because ucabanga ukuthi ukhumbule kangakanani nje ukuba sekhaya. Kodwa futhi uyabuka ukuthi mancane amathuba ukuthi uzoba sekhaya soon. So iyaqhubeka ke badlula ngasesibhedlela lana. Mabedlula ngasesibhedlela uyasibuka nje isibhedlela lesi sasenquthu esihle, and uyabuka ukuthi sihle kangakanani and it passes, but uyakujabulela ukuthi at least like udlulile endabeni yokuthi aye ibhedlela. Ukuyabona leyo nto useyofunda, and that's all that he is focused on. So uyalokhuza bayadlula ke lapho, and then baze bayofika ke esikoleni saselokhuzeni, esikoleni lesi kuthiwa uyakusona. Sorry you guys, I forgot to do my notes here kahle. Okay, so uyaqhubeka ke with lokhuzana, bayaqhubeka baze bayofika enkandla ke laphayana esikoleni la eyofunda khona. So bayafika khona, obviously ambulance yambeka and everything. He says ukuthi it wasn't long, bandla kudlula ngesikhathi esingako, and then he realized ukuthi hayibo, this is not the place ebebethe iyona, kuyona le ndawo bebetshela ukuthi iyona, akusona isikole lesi. Kahle la kuhleli abantu abadala, futhi it's like ikhala abadala nekhala intandane, and he wasn't umuntu omdala yena, and futhi bengeyona intandane yini kunabo abantu bakubo. And uthi more than that futhi kwakuwukuthi kule ndawo lena there wasn't ifocus ekufundeni, and because abantu abaningi abebekhona lana was abantu ongazi ukuthi balinde nje usuku lwabo lokufa sebedlulisa nje isikhathi, you know, and that's not where he wanted to be. He realized it's ngokusheshsha nje ukuthi yabona la, this is not where I want to be, le ndawo ngeke izingisize, my mental state angeke izibe right ngihleli la. So wahamba wayokhuluma nabantu abaphethe lana, wabachaza ukuthi hayi mina ngiziswe lana with intention ukuthi ngizofunda, and njengamanje angiboni ukuthi kunama opportunities zokufunda lana. I feel like I should go back to isibhedlela or something. And abaphathi ke besikole ke nabo bebengeke bazi bamphikise vele ngoba bebona ukuthi mncane yena still has impilo ende, so nje, you know, they decided ukuthi hayi bazomnika iwish yakhe. So yafika iambulance yamthatha, but ke yangabi sambuyisela le elokhuzeni eGoli, instead yamisa esibhedlela lesilocally, but iCharles Johnson Hospital. So wafika khona yamhambisa iambulance, wafika lo muntu weambulance wambhalisa la esibhedlela wase eyamshiya, wahamba and ngempela wathathwa wafakwa ewardini. I mean, I guess at this point, guys, kukuthi njena abazi nabo ukuthi what to do with him, because la indawo yasemakhaya, and I guess at the time bebengayijwayele indaba yabantu abasebenzisa ama-wheelchairs, because to me it feels like this person is well enough to go home now, you know, ayoqala impilo yakhe wayesasesibhedlela, but mhlawumbe ngaleso sikhathi bebengazi ukuthi uma bemnisa ekhaya uzofika aphile kanjani ekhaya, ifamily prepared in or not ngendaba ukuthi abe sekhaya. So esibhedlela kuya admitwa again, and mayifika ewardini ke se-allocatelwe umbhede, uyafika uyalala embhedeni and urealize useya-unpack impahla zakhe, and then may-unpack impahla zakhe ubona into emphatha kabi kakhulu ukuthi umsakazo wakhe, iradio yakhe phela le ayiphiwe u-anti wakhe lo beyamvakashela lapha esibhedlela ayikho, and warealize ukuthi it's likely ukuthi thathwe mhlawumbe udriver we-ambulance ngoba uthi uyakhumbula ebambe iy'mpahla zakhe, wathi mayibamba isandla sakhe sithinta umsakazo, realize ukuthi kunomsakazo la ey'mpahleni zakhe, and then after that akabonanga ukuthi kwenzekeni, so usola ukuthi uyena othathile, and yamphatha kabi kakhulu leyo nto because it was the only thing ebimhlanganisa, ebimkhumbuza u-anti wakhe lo beyamvakashela esibhedlela, nanokuthi futhi it was the only thing ebimhlanganisa with umhlaba, with what's happening emhlabeni, ebimnika that hope ukuthi azi indaba ukuthi kwenzekani emhlabeni, but ke wak-accept ukuthi ayisekho leyo radio. And then ke uma sefikile ke esibhedlela, I guess impilo yasesibhedlela ubese ejwayele, nanokuthi uthi kulesibhedlela lesi it was more friendly because bekuyisibhedlela besingekho as big as lesiyana bekade kusona, so uthi nje bekunobuntu more than lesa sibhedlela, and odokotela abaningi abebekulesibhedlela bekudokotela base England abebesebenza lana, and uthi they were kind to him and everything. So this is where he meets ilokhuzana physiotherapy lana bathi Cindy Hamilton obekuyena kobemsiza with indaba zokululwa and all of that, nokujima ke njoba esebenzisa i-wheelchair. He talks about it one day because bengasena umsakazo, so he would read a lot and ubefunda kakhulu like ama-newspapers, and then one day ubefunda a newspaper Ilanga, and that's where he was reading about umntwana wakaPhindangeni. I guess it's our leader IFP. You know, I remember back then when he was undunankulu wase KZN phela ulokhuzana umntwana wakaPhindangeni izwe lethu lase KZN yena walithola back before before the elections, and I already had KZN. I don't know if people ever recognize that. And yeah, and Beundunankulu wase waKwaZulu Natal, and he was just reading a story ekhuluma ngendaba yamasiko and how important it is ukuthi kugcinwe amasiko esiZulu. And kwi-picture kwisithombe besifakile kuleyo article leyo ubegqoke traditionally, and he was looking at how nice that picture is, and he decided ukuthi asidwebe leso sithombe leso. And for some reason athi leso sithombe saba isithombe sihle kunazo zonke izithombe akayidweba, and everyone was amazed ukuthi sihle kangakanani leso sithombe. And for that reason ukuthi abantu basithandile wasibeka la I guess ilokha yakhe la eduze kombhede wakhe. And then one day kufika odokotela behamba naye uCindy Hamilton, i-physiotherapist. Bafika basibona lesithombe and they were also amazed at ilokhuzana italent lakhe. And everyone was amazed ukuthi udwebe kahle kanjena. And uthi after that uCindy waba interested ekumbuzeni about his dreams and about his plans ngempilo yakhe ukuthi kahle kahle uplan ukwenzani ngempilo njengoba ulana and all of that. Uthi ngaleso sikhathi he was reluctant really to share ukuthi ama dreams akhe athini because ubekade elokhuzini ejabhile lapha yana bemisa enkandla etshela ukuthi useyofunda kanti akazofunda. Kodwa ke uCindy waba naloko ukuthi no uzokwenza research so that they can find out ukuthi isiphi isikole angahamba ayofunda kusona mhlawumbe ngayo ukwenza art because wayembone ngathi really he is gifted. So after enze research ke uCindy and then wabuya wazomtshela ukuthi khona isikole esitholile esibizwa Evangelical Lutheran Arts Crafts. Sorry guys, it's early in the morning ELC. So isikole lesi Roma se art. And she said ukuthi uyamazi uprincipal wakhona so uzohamba yokhuluma naye and find out ukuthi bangakwazi ukuthi bamtholele ukuthi angene kusona. And after that vele wamtshela ukuthi no ukhulumile no principal they are still negotiating ukuthi angakwazi akuya kuleso sikole. Kuthi around September uNcwaba around September guys bakhuluma inyanga bazisho ngesiZulu. I have to go to Google and say what is Ncwaba in English because angisayikhumbuli inyanga ngesiZulu. So ngoNcwaba I decided ukuthi fanele ngahamba ekhaya. Anyway angithi vele isikole uCindy she was trying to arrange it for unyaka olandelayo ngoJanuary ukuthi ahambe esikoleni. So bafile ngathi usesibhedlela but right ukuthi angaya ekhaya. So but decided bazo arrange ukuthi bamthathe bambeke ekhaya. Talking about eMondlo lapha yana kagogo uMamtshali la bebehlala khona nogogo uMamtshali. Awuthi iLand Rover vele yahamba yazafika even though yena waye worried ngemgwaqo ngakubo but yahamba iLand Rover yazofika uCindy ephelezelwa abanye abangani bakhe abathila esebenza nabo ngoba phela waye umuntu vele oqokulwayo mesuswa futhi efakwa esihlalweni. And uthi bafika ekhaya everyone was bebemangele bebona belungu and all of that. Bamthatha bamfaka esihlalweni ke and bathi gogo wabo vele wamalekoti gogo uMamtshali bathi wangeve wasaba belungu bathi wayesaba belungu saba namaphoyisa but uthi ke uCindy kodwa ke wayemuntu vele o friendly and waxoxisa ugogo waxoxisa abantu la naye nababona ukuthi hayi umlungu lo ungenankinga ngempela ke and bashiya zonke impahla zakhe everything bechazile konke ngaye. And then wasiyamtshela ukuthi isikole la actually uzoqala around 1977 ekuqaleni konyaka which means it was the following year. So wamtshela ukuthi okwamanje na kusho ukuthi uzoba sekhaya and base beyahamba ke oCindy. And then mayefika lana I realize ukuthi la impilo I different. Uyabona manje ukuthi okay why suspend isikhathi esiningi esibhedlela and remember esibhedlela kunogesi makubanda kulayithwa ama-heater yabo usejwayele leyo mpilo. So even though Khumbulekhaya but one thing abengayicabangi ukuthi even though Khumbulekhaya kodwa impilo different ekhaya you know kuyabaswa you know kulalwa phansi because imbhede you know bingekho. And then ukhuluma nangako ukuthi abantu babengakujwayela ukukhubazeka komuntu and so nje randomly abantu bebefika bezombona as if bazobona umuntu ogulayo. I guess they didn't realize ukuthi hayi ukuthi uyagula he's just on a wheelchair ngaleso sikhathi phela wengaguli you know. So at even ekhaya efika at his cousins and the kids abebekhona uthi nje for a while people just sat there bebukana naye njena bengazi ukuthi bakhulume or not. And but ke bazi bajwayela ngoba uthi nezingane nje ziyajwayela nokuthi zimphushe la egcikeni ngewheelchair kodwa uyakhuluma ngokuthi kube i-challenge kona impela to adjust ekhaya. One ukuthi indaba yokulala phansi bengasayijwayele and umbhedo obukhona la khabe kowodwa and ubulala umalume wakhe mayisuke ebuyile legoli umalume Mvukudla. So uthi omunye umbhede bukhona bekukumbhede okwakukagogo naye ngazi wayophiwe ubani isihlobo esithile and usugugile umatrasi wakhona nogogo eseyilalela phansi. So what they did ukuthi bathatha amasaka ngoba they realize there's no way ukuthi lo muntu uzokwazi ukuthi alale phansi, you know. So engathi bekungcono ukuthi uma izolala embhedeni from a wheelchair to umbhede, then from a wheelchair ukuthi alale phansi. So what they did ukuthi bathatha amasaka ngoba bekunamasaka khona la ekhaya amaningi, bathatha amasaka bahamba bayofaka utshani, shuthi bawathunga bawavala kahle amasaka bawabeka lana olokhuzeni yabo umbhede kambe bizwa ngani uhlaka lombhede lephathe ngaphansi einsimbi lembhede le yakuqala. Bekungena base kuqala ingane ibase into yamanje besilale ipringing thina yabo. So so uhlaka lwangaphansi ombhede base bebeka amasaka base beyawundlala kahle uthi naye mase bewundlalela umbhede it really look like umbhede ngempela. And that's how they solve leyo challenge. And then bekune challenge yegceke ke athi ke leyo ke nje ibinkulu kakhulu because ukumove from enye indlu to enye indlu yabo bekungekho lula. Usefika uhlale endlini kagogo and then after some time bamlungisela enye indlu yodaka nje ebincane for ukuthi ahlale lapho and they moved it to that place. And then uthi ke after isikhathi abangani bakhe abakudala bebeza bazomvakashela bembona nabo it was not easy ukuthi bamjwayele ekuleyo sosima kusona but baze bajwayela. Uthi ke boys being boys one day but hayi mfethu asambeni solona asithathe walk. Ugogo complain ugogo athi kodwa he understood ukuthi ucomplain kagogo was not so much ukuthi concerned ngokuthi uzokwazi ukuhamba kuleyo walk. Waye feeling ngathi ugogo uconcerned ngokuthi abantu bazombuka kanjani nanokuthi abantu nganzeka benza ama jokes ngaye and all of that, but yena wavuma wathi no it's okay we can go. You know vele bekwabafana bezokwazi umqhuba nge-wheelchair and amasonto angamuva i-wheelchair vele abe strong ekwazi ukuthi even if umgwaqo ungekho right kodwa ekwazi ukudlula. So uthi nje iwalk yabamnandi bephuma behleka and esebona nendawo yangakubo and then babedlula in certain places. So uthi mabedlula in certain places abuze la ukuthi hawu lana kwakuhlala obani, what happened to them, and then badlula nala kwakuhlala khona ilokhuzana ibhuli yakhe la udodeni. Remember ibhuli le eyayimbulisha and then at some point wayishaya and all of them, and then they became friends and uyabuza bayidlula ngakho ukuthi hawu udodeni washona basibona hayi khuleka uzobona waxake ukuthi hawu indaba bengamtsheli ukuthi kwenzekani ngododeni. Anyway akwahanjwa kwayiwe esitolo kwafika esitolo hayi abantu bahleli vele lana kuyaphuza kuphuzwa ijuba batheni ijuba special nendlovu ubhejani yini indlovu ubhejani and uthi kwakuculo lana plus uthi notshalo bezulu kwase kokudala agcina ukubutaste, you know, uthi kuyaphuzwa lana kuyacula kuyaxoxwa kumnandi kudlalwa nomlawo uyabona nje mlabalaba. Uthi wabona na ukuthi hayi impilo normal even though abantu abaningi bebethi mabembona bambuke ngaloko kumangala, but then abantu they will soon get used to him. How and then ke uthi mengabe eselona uthi kube nobhutoza la iduze kwakhe ufika uyambukisisa mathi uyabuka kahle uthi hey lo muntu onjena uneyibazi la ebusweni ubuka njengomuntu nje futhi oyisidako yabo ongekho nje ngendlela yebo leyo nto. Masethi uthi naye ambuka bese yasho uthi hawo undaba wena lona naye ngaleso sikhathi bese recognize uthi hayi ibhuli yakhe la udodeni hayi asusa umuntu la ohlele eduze kwelokhuzana ohleze eduze kwakhe ethi hey isn't it amazing ukuthi impilo zethu have turned out the way that they have turned out. Uyakhumbula kodwa sila hayi nayo bahleke lokho bese kodwa sesisangalwa manje because naye akasenawo amandla vele. It's like useyisidakwa nje sendawo naye nondaba na uhleli kwe-wheelchair wathi ake siqedele le yampi yethu yangalela langa wathi hayi bahleke kona lo ngoba vele bayabona ukuthi bobabili vele they wouldn't be able to fight. Uyasho nje ukuthi looking at him he realized ukuthi kahle kahle ukuba semondlo nako bekuneyinkinga zako because abantu abaningi had not turned out the way that he thought they would because imsebenzi bisingekho at that time. Remember this is post 1976, you know. And after a while, a letter from Usindi arrives, and iyafika incwadi ngeposi iyabika ukuthi no ukhulumile principal uthe no angeze ukuzofunda kodwa ke as part of the requirement ukuthi bamregister ukuthi badinga enze adwebe some more pictures, bafuna ukubona more of his artwork, so afanele badwebeke. And around that time kwafika umalume wakhe uVukudla ukhuluma ukuthi at this time impahla yenazo zaseyigugile ngempela futhi sezincane kuyena, and ubenako lokuthi udinga nje imali. First le ithombe efanele ayidwebe, uyadinga izinto zokuthi adwebe le ithombe lezi ukuze akwazi ukuyithumela kuSindi, and also he needed clothes nezinto nje ezithile ukuthi phela uyahamba uya esikoleni. So umalume uVukudla mayifika bathi naye afike nje ayikhonondele. First he was surprised umalume uVukudla, because umalume uVukudla phela wagcina ukuthi uthunyelwe le enkandla. Now umfice ekhaya uyamangala ukuthi how wena futhi lana kwayikhana emxoxela ukuthi how it went enkandla, and then how he ended up esibhedlela. And then remember guys ukuthi and communication back then was not as easy as it is now. There were no cell phones, and even phones in general, they were not there emakhaya. So ukuthumela imiyalezo imagine from inkandla to Natalspruit to eGoli to eMondlo, that wasn't easy. Sometimes you will have to wait until umuntu azafika ekhaya to know what happened. So that was the case here ukuthi they just didn't know ukuthi ukuphi. So he was surprised ukumthola ekhaya, and but ke wakhononda ngaka ukuthi hayi imali anganayo. After isikhathi bekunomamkhulu wakhe uAlzina who used to sell food and nelokhuzana notshwala emaplazini, wabuya ekhaya nje ebuya umuntu ongathi uya-retire from umsebenzi wakhe usekhathele indaba yokudayisa. Luckily ukuthi afike ekhaya vele ngalesikhathi ukuthi kuswelakele ukuthi ubani ozosiza undaba ngendaba yokuthi alungiselela isikole. And then kwaba ukuthi ke umndaba ukhuluma nayo anti wakhe ke uAunt Alzina vele bathi wavela wamthengela everything ayidingayo, ingubo, wamthengela nento zokugcoba nalezi zinto abeyidinga ke for ukuthi adwebe le ithombe ezifunekayo lapha yana kuSindi. After isikhathi ke wafika kuSindi with iLand Rover ke sebezomlanda ke futhi ukuthi nawo usebuyele esikoleni. And at that time vele ubese excited ngefuture ngoba besebona ukuthi ama dreams akhe are close to coming true. Guys, that is my episode for today. Please like it before niphume kuyona i-video, and share it with your friends, with your family, and even with strangers. Nginethanda kakhulu.